What's up, everybody? Dan Tortora here of Superpowered Pop, hanging out with you inside of the PBKW Studios, our exclusive studio partner. PBKW, which stands for Parker, Banner, Kent, and Wayne, is there for you on 21500 Catawba Ave, Suite A in Cornelius, North Carolina. Worth the drive for all of you in North Carolina, and absolutely worth the drive for you in one of the fastest growing cities in Charlotte, North Carolina. And if you're coming into North Carolina, you definitely want to get there and make some time for it. I go every single year to PBKW, and like I told them, I would rather get on a plane, get in a car, and come over to you than go to a place around the corner, because PBKW is a fantastic experience, and I got to thank Matt Milburn and his entire team for being so much more than a comic book and gaming store. So, with that being said, this is our first Superpowered Pop Case of the Mondays episode, and our first opportunity to present our studio partner in our Superpowered Pop broadcast. So really excited to do this. You can hear my dog in the background. She knows when I go live. Her name is Lily. She loves to run around and growl because for some odd reason, she really likes to get herself on the broadcast. So I love her. So she's a ham. I love you very much so. So with that being said, in this inaugural episode of Superpowered Pop's Case of the Mondays, this is all about coming to you every single Monday during your lunch break at noon Eastern time to give you positivity, to make your Monday something great, something awesome, and something to look forward to. Instead of dreading Mondays, Superpowered Pop's live Monday broadcast at noon Eastern time during your lunch break at 9 a.m. Eastern time for your breakfast break over on the West Coast. Case of the Mondays is what we have for you to give you a positive side to start off your week. So, for the inaugural episode of Superpowered Pop Case of the Mondays, I thought it was perfect here with PBKW being our exclusive studio partner to show you what I just bought from PBKW. Going into their location on 21500 Catawba Ave, Suite A in Cornelius, North Carolina. It's time for me to show you what I got. So, I'm going to go to some of the new comics, and then I'll go back here to some of the older ones that I got. So, and give you some reasonings why I did it. I always get something when I go into PBKW, and it's very hard not to. I suggest that you all do. So, the What If Dark series I'm really excited about. So I had the opportunity, I saw that it was going to be coming out, and then when I went over to PBKW, I thought to myself, well, let me see if it's out now, because I kind of preempted it and thought it had come out a little bit earlier. So I said, let me check and see if it's out now. Sure enough, it was. And so I had the opportunity to get the What If, which I really am taking to the What If comic series after the television series, and just seeing these lines where what if something else happened in the Marvel not the Marvel Cinematic Universe, in the Marvel comic universe, what if stories took a different path. And the What If Dark, the Loki one, I picked this up at PBKW in Cornelius, North Carolina, and I definitely am excited about this story, the What If Loki story. So to give you a little background here, it says on here, the Marvel Universe is filled with infinite possibilities. One small choice can change the course of history and set the universe on any number of different paths. What if those choices, those moments, turn the situation dark? So this takes the What If series of old in the Marvel Comics and turns it dark. The Loki one says, in Stanley and Jack Kirby's Thor 153, Loki, empowered by magic he stole from Karnilla, the Norn queen, is now able to lift Mjolnir and steals it from Thor. Although the loss of Mjolnir transforms the god of thunder back into his mortal guise, and I want to get my this is small print here. I'm going to get my glasses out for this. But is the moral guise of Donald Blake. With Sif's help, Thor overpowers Loki and reclaims the hammer. But what if Thor hadn't gained control of Mjolnir in that battle? What if Loki had been able to pursue his plans hammer in hand. So this tells the story, what if if Loki was able to, in that story that was created with Stan Lee and Jack Kirby back in the day, if he was the one to wield Mjolnir and Thor never got it back. So that's pretty cool. Excited about that. Another part of the What If Dark series, and those of you that know me and have watched Superpowered Pop and Comic Book Trails, which is another one of our shows, you know that I'm a big fan of Spider-Gwen. Have been a Spider-Gwen fan for a while now. This comic is in fantastic condition. I might get this one graded here. And so this tells the story of Spider-Gwen in the What If Dark series, and it gives us a background here of what happened to Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man's original story, and then it says what if. So what if that changed, which opens us up to a really cool story, I think, that could be coming here. So this has the same plot as the What If Dark Loki. So it talks about the Marvel Cinematic Universe filled with infinite possibilities, yada yada. And then down here it says, what if on the night of the fateful battle against the Green Goblin, Peter Parker, a.k.a. the Amazing Spider-Man, had died, not Gwen Stacy? So what if Peter died, not Gwen? So that tells that story, which I'm excited to see that go. And then everybody that knows me knows I'm a massive Spider-Man fan and Venom fan. They're almost equal, pretty much equal in my world of love and having a passion for both. So this one is the new Edge of Spider-Verse series here. And you know that when we went into the Spider-Verse before and we went to the Edge before, that's when we met Spider-Gwen. Now we're meeting a lot of cool characters, including Dream Spider. And I just think that this is a really cool cover as well. So, you know, the Shocker's in this one, which I read a lot about the Shocker when I was a kid. And then we have the Venomverse, Death of the Venomverse, Carnage versus Silence, which is exciting to see that all coming up as well, which is obviously its own separate story. But this is one where in the Edge of Spider-Verse, we get to see a bunch of Spider-Man variants, right? And so this one's really, really cool. And I just really love this cover. So I'm looking forward to what's going to come in the Spider-Verse and the Venomverse and so on and so forth. Then I went back into some history when I was at PBKW, our exclusive studio partner here for Superpowered Pop, and our Case of the Monday series every Monday on your lunch break at noon Eastern time. So I had the opportunity, now obviously with everything coming out with Secret Invasion, I wanted to get anything Skrull related, so I was able to find in the Mighty Thor the Super Skrull. And I wanted to get something with the Super Skrull in it because we've obviously seen Super Skrulls in the TV show for Secret Invasion, and we've seen what powers they have, and obviously the Super Skrull here with the Fantastic Four powers in the comics. So that was one I wanted to get for my collection. I also, you know, really do feel like this is happening. It's got to happen eventually, right? So I wanted to grab some Silver Surfer comics. And this has the Silver Surfer attacked by the Human Torch. So I want to go back in history and pull a Silver Surfer versus the Human Torch in the hopes that we're actually going to see the Fantastic Four soon. And with seeing the Fantastic Four, that we'll see the Silver Surfer. So I did want to get anything Silver Surfer related, which included, you know, him being a herald of Galactus. I wanted to get any comic of the Silver Surfer or any comic in general that would feature Galactus, and as you could see, Eternity there as well, who's already shown up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I just think this is a really incredible cover. I think the artwork is fantastic on this, so I wanted to get this for many reasons. So I got that from PBKW. Then I went to the Hulk world in anticipation of hopefully getting to see the Red Hulk soon. Jeff Loeb, who you know is the head of Marvel TV for a while and with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that. So I got the Red Hulk there. And then this is one of the key issues that if you go onto your app and you're looking up key issues and whatnot, this was one of the ones that showed up at the final battle with Omega X that features the Red Hulk here. So I hadn't found this anywhere in looking for it, and PBKW had it, so I picked it up there. My last two things to show you. I am a Beta Ray Bill fan, and I really hope that we get to see him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We've seen him in the Contest of Champions. You know, we've seen his face, right? Because it was etched on the tower, but we haven't seen him truly yet. So I wasn't able to find 337, but I found 338 and 339. And since then, there is 337 that is at PBKW of the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. But I was able to get 338, which follows that first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, and then 339. Right? And obviously, the appearance of Stormbreaker and all of that is key to all of this. So, Thor, Beta Ray Bill, I got 2 out of the 3 that I was looking for at PBKW. So I just wanted to share those in the inaugural episode to tell you all out there, all my comic book collectors, that it is not only okay to collect comics and cool to collect comics and exciting to collect comics, but I want to let you know that you have a home right here on Superpowered Pop. Case of the Mondays, coming to you every Monday during your lunch break on the East Coast at noon Eastern time. In the Midwest, depending on where you are, coming at you around 10 or 11 o'clock, going toward your lunch break, and on the West Coast for your breakfast break or your morning commute at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We'll see you out there. So, for here on Superpowered Pop, Case of the Mondays, proudly presented by our exclusive studio partner in PBKW. Head off to PBKW Comics on social media. Go to their website, and of course, go and visit them in store. Let them know that we sent you from Superpowered Pop. PBKW has an awesome fan base that's only going to grow with everything that we're doing here. We look forward to seeing you over there at 21500 Catawba Ave in Cornelius, North Carolina, Suite A. Make sure you go there. You'll see it when you come in to that parking lot. You'll be able to see it right there with the gas station, PBKW. Looking forward to seeing you there 7 days a week. And, of course, seeing you here every Monday for Superpowered Pop's Case of the Mondays, turning your frown upside down, making the start of your week a positive thing with comics, collectibles, and so much more, including our conversations on Marvel, DC, The Walking Dead, TV movies, and so on and so forth. We'll talk with you soon. And remember, here on Superpowered Pop, your hero lies within.